up to my Brilliant Squad? It is your girl Bree and I am back with another freaking cooking vlog, you guys. If you're new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. But if you're already a part of the Brilliant gang, thank you so much for tuning in for another freaking video. Y'all, I already know y'all see the title, y'all see the thumbnail. Yes, it's a cooking vlog. Yes, I'm making fried lasagna bites, whatever you want to call it. I literally been seeing these everywhere. My girl Trinity J did these, as well as some other YouTubers. And then, of course, once I started searching it, boom, it comes up in my Pinterest. And I'm like, you know what? I got to go ahead and make some of these because I love lasagna. So I think I would love fried lasagna or lasagna bites. Everybody calls them something different. But I'm going to be following no specific recipe today because people have done them all kinds of ways. So I just picked up some stuff and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just try to do it, and we're gonna do it the Bree way. Okay, so my style may be a little bit more like Trinity J's because she's who I've watched do it. I didn't watch the other YouTubers do it, and then I did watch little snippets on Pinterest, but for the most part I'm just gonna try to wing it, and hopefully it'll come out the way it's supposed to, and hopefully it'll be good. Okay, so y'all already know how I do. I'm gonna show y'all what all I got laid out that you're gonna need, and then we're gonna hop into the cooking. All right, you guys, so of course I have my strainer, which I'm going to be making some beef, which is gonna go in my lasagna, okay, my fried lasagna. So I'm gonna need to strain my meat, so I have that out. I picked up this fresh food chopper, you guys, so I'm gonna try that also with my onion. I have my pot to cook my lasagna in, the actual lasagna pasta or noodles, whatever you want to call it, and then I have this one out for the meat. Okay, then I also have some little cooking utensils. I have my spoon, which I'm going to use to scoop. You guys are going to see what I use each name for, but you know, I like to show you what I got. I got my little clampers or whatever they're called, and then I got this tool also so that I can have that to cut the noodles, but like I said, it'll make sense later. And then I got two different types of cheese. I got Fiesta blend, which includes Monterey Jack, cheddar, queso, and I don't know, something else, I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's a Fiesta blend. Okay, and then I also got, of course, mozzarella. I'm not really a big person on like all that extra stuff that people put in lasagna, so I'm not putting all the extra crap that people put as far as the cheeses go. I got some mild Italian sausage. Okay, they didn't have hot. I love spicy food, so if you don't like spicy food, maybe mild or maybe just regular for you, but I did get mild. And I got my seasonings over here: Italian, cayenne, chili powder, onion, garlic, and I have the rest of my crushed red pepper. I need to use those because it's only a little bit in there. Black pepper, salt, my tomato sauce, and my hot rotel. That's gonna make it even hotter. Okay, like I said, if you don't like hot food, then you better not mess with that. I got me a whole onion. I don't know if I'm gonna use all of that, but I got it. I also got some breadcrumbs. I was looking, I think, did they have Italian? We ended up getting these, but I think I should have got Italian, but oh well. There's the lasagna. I got the Great Value. I don't think it makes a difference to me. I don't taste the difference, but if y'all use another pasta, let me know in the comments. The vegetable oil, which is gonna be to fry my lasagna, y'all, and then of course I have my flour. Okay, so I got everything laid out, y'all. I'm ready to cook, so we're about to hop in right after I wash my hands. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting up my onion. Now, I'm not gonna cut it all the way up because like I told y'all, I got this little gadget from Walmart. I think it was like $8 or $9, so I'm gonna cut it down a little bit so it'll be smaller to go into the choppers, just to make it a little bit easier. I don't want to try to put a large piece in there and then it doesn't work right, so we're gonna go ahead and try this little thing out and see how it goes. so I cut up the onions and I went ahead and put them in the skillet. I'm gonna let those kind of like saute a little bit before I throw the meat in there. And I do have my water boiling for my noodles, so I can chunk those in there in a second. And I think I'm gonna cook them for about 12 minutes, but I'm just gonna let these onions sit a little bit and then go ahead and throw the meat in there, y'all. Okay, you guys, so I do want to stress kind of, I've heard that you need to make sure you kind of try to get the meat down as small as you can, since you are going to have to try to like roll them up. So you want to make sure even like the onions and everything that you put in it is like kind of like chopped up and like really fine, so that it won't be any like huge clumps. So make sure, you know, for me, I use a fork, but if you want to use something else like a spatula to kind of try to like chop it, then do that. But just make sure you try to get it as small as you can. And please excuse me dancing right here, y'all. I was listening to my music on my Google little spot thing and I was jamming, okay? Okay guys, so here I'm about to go ahead and put the lasagna noodles in the pot. I got the water nice and hot, and I did throw some salt in there to kind of keep them from sticking. Now if you watch me make spaghetti, which I did a while ago, I normally like split the spaghetti in half because I hate for them to just be sticking out like that. I don't know, I kind of feel like they don't cook evenly, but since these are so long, I just let them sink in like other people do. So as you can see, I just stuck them in the pot like that, and I went ahead and put my timer on for 12 minutes. Now, I already know some of y'all gonna come for me about my rotel. Now, y'all know that I put rotel in everything, okay? So I did go ahead and put rotel in there, the hot, of course, and I did cut out the part where I drained it. I didn't want to put juice in there because at the end, you're gonna want this to be kind of like a thick consistency, so you can put it in the noodles after they cool and roll, which I'll show you. But you don't want this mixture to be like soupy. So I did drain my hot rotel this time, you guys. Alright you guys, so I did go ahead right here and turn the meat off. I will let the noodles sit. You want them to cool, okay? You don't want them to be hot. And I did go ahead and let my meat mixture as well cool before I put the cheese in here. So make sure that you do take it off of the island, which I set it to the side and I let it cool. And then now I'm coming back to put the cheese in it because you don't want the cheese to melt. The cheese is gonna melt and everything is gonna, you know, be ooey gooey once you fry it. After you put it in the freezer, which I'll show you in a little bit. But you want your mixture to be kind of like, I don't know, kind of like room temperature. You don't want it to be super hot to where the cheese is melting, okay? finally to the fun part. Well, one of the fun parts. I'm finally done letting the noodles cool. My meat mixture and everything is ready. So now I'm going to start by putting that spoonful in there and then attempting to roll it. It wasn't as hard as I thought it was gonna be. I ended up not using my pizza cutter to even cut any of the noodles. I don't know if I'll regret that or not, but I did not cut any off. I just continued to roll and wrap the whole thing. Most people, like I saw, kind of like Trinity J, she rolled it a little bit and then she cut like any excess off, but I decided to just leave it all on there, and I'm just gonna keep doing that same thing. And it will get a little messy, you guys, but don't worry about that. It's okay. With that last one, it was a bit thick, okay, but we got through it. I'm still gonna fry that bad boy up. As you can see, I did 12 of these, but I didn't end up frying them all. But you're gonna go ahead and put them in the freezer for about 30 minutes to an hour, and I did do that. I think I left them in there for about 45 minutes, but as you can see here, I've started my oil. I have my flour, my egg wash, and my breadcrumbs ready to start dipping, and they go exactly in that order, okay? They froze actually pretty nice for 45 minutes, and this is how they came out. So I'm just gonna start frying these bad boys up because I just really couldn't wait to taste them, you guys. But we're gonna go ahead and do the flour first, and then of course the egg wash, and then last but not least it'll be the breadcrumbs, and that is the order in which that you would dip each one. So I'm finally done. I did not cook all 12 yet. I just did 6, y'all, because it's getting hot up in here, okay? So I made 6, and this is how they came out. I have some that are more crispier than others. Y'all, look. I know y'all can see in the video, like, this started to get real messy, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and try these and let y'all know how they taste, y'all. I don't know. I'm nervous, okay? So let's just see. That's how it, can y'all see in there? Look, it's done. I think it's the one I want. It's crispy. See, look. I mean, it's a roll up. Mine might not be perfect as other people's, but they gonna do. Let me pray over this. God is good, God is great. God, thank you for this food. I pray that anybody that is hungry, that you feed, Lord. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amen. Whew, okay. I was a little nervous. Look, it's coming out. That's good, y'all. That's good. I'm not crazy on the outside, I'm not gonna lie. I think the other breadcrumbs might have been better. These are the Korean ones, but I think that the Italian ones may have been better. I love the inside. I'm not crazy over the texture of the outside. But they're actually pretty good once you get inside it. That's pretty good. I think I did pretty well not to follow an exact recipe, so that's pretty good. It was definitely good. Y'all should definitely try it. It was decent. It's not bad. All right, y'all. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The only thing that I would say is to probably have something to dip them in. A lot of people did sour cream. Some people did like marinara sauce or just regular tomato sauce and warmed it up. But as you can see, I have forgot to get something to dip them in. So, I mean, they were pretty decent, pretty good. I ain't no chef, so they came out alright. But if anybody's tried these, let me know how you like them down below. And if you do try them out, let me know how they come out. Like I said, this is a recipe that you can kind of do to your liking. Everybody has done it different that I've seen, but I think mine came out pretty decent. So, like I said, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next freaking video. Bye.